layup. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Pray up. On track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going on track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. Keep the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 C's. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me. On track, now we going way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Pray up. On track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going on track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. Keep the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 C's. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me.
Okay, I guess we are live. We just got somebody viewing, so welcome to another episode of the Epic Podcast. Me and Jared in here tonight. I know we kind of late, but we still gonna do what we do, man. How was your sports week?
Cool. We're trying to remember what Bengals lost. Lakers been doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Ain't nothing too exciting. What about for you?
Colts lost.
Mm,
Uh, Pacers still losing.
that's ass.
For some reason, there's a phone going off. My wife's phone. Hold on. Yeah. Sorry about that.
You good.
But yeah, no. Colts lost. Pacers still losing. What else? Bama won by a lot, but kind of expected that. They weren't playing nobody. And yeah, man. That's about it for me. This wasn't really not going on too much, but I kind of called the Colts situation for what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Even though a lot of my fellow fans didn't want to hear it, but I kind of brewed that up as a perfect storm for them to lose. So, but yeah, nah, man, I want to get into some college football talk real quick. We're not gonna drag this out too long.
Mm. I don't know, man. I mean, they're keeping the health of our wide receivers just hush hush. I don't even understand how that's even like not against the rules or anything. So, I mean, Carnell Tate hasn't played in 3 weeks, I don't think, and uh, uh, Jeremiah Smith hasn't played in a game and a half. So I don't know if they're going to be there. I don't know if they're going to be 50%, 90%, 100%. I don't know. But this game, I mean, we've talked about it before. It don't matter what the records are. It's going to be a bloodbath. Especially since Michigan, they've been carrying more lately, and I mean, and it showed on the field. Um, so I mean, it's going to be just down to whether Ohio State can match the intensity, or are they going to try to finesse their way through, which we've been for quite a few years, finessing instead of like being really physical. So we'll see it. I mean, they're going to have a whole new set of playbook. I mean, a whole new set of plays. They're going to have a whole new scheme. Like nothing's going to be anything like the regular season. Like yeah, they bring out something. It's like a completely different team almost. So I mean, we just got to be ready for it. From what I've seen from Ohio State this year, I don't know. Like we've been a real mysterious team, and I mean we've talked about it before. I really don't know what to expect. So I mean we'll see. Well, I don't know though because they'll have one loss and we'll have one loss. Then they'll have the head-to-head tiebreaker. So I think we're out. Michigan only will have one Big Ten loss, so they might be the same. Which I ain't mad at that situation, but I mean I feel like yeah, I feel like for the betterment of Ohio State football fans, we need to win that game because I mean the amount of Michigan fans that have popped up in the last 4 or 5 years has been something crazy. So like just so they can like shut up a little bit, like we need to win that game. But I mean anything can happen. If we lose it, we're out of the Big Ten championship most likely. Um, we're resting up for the playoffs. I mean, we may have to play well, we would for sure have to play. Yeah, we for sure have to play a first round matchup, but it'll be at home. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know how that tiebreaker is going to work, but you know, I don't think that's it because they want the conference championships to only deal with conference wins and losses. So I don't think overall. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't. But they can't. I mean, they'll branch on to something else after that. But I don't. It's not going to be overall record. Nah, I don't think. Let's look it up. No, I'm saying no, I'm saying let's look up the tiebreakers. Yeah, because I mean they used to do it by like division inside the conference, but they don't have divisions no more. So championship tiebreaker. The Big Ten championship tiebreaker is a six-step process that starts with head-to-head results between tied teams. If a tie remains, it moves to yes, it gets slipperier after that. Then you have to look at records against all common conference opponents. But for teams with all one losses, I don't even know how that would even come into to play. followed by records against common opponents with the best conference records. Further tiebreakers include the best cumulative conference winning percentage of all conference opponents, the highest ranking by sports analytics, and finally a random draw. So yeah, they whoever wants it can have it, bro. Especially if we lose to Michigan, go for it. I don't want it. Like, go for it. Because I mean, and it's like people's like, well, you're gonna have to play one more game in the playoffs. Well, the Big Ten championship is guess what? Playoff game. So like, it really doesn't matter. Regardless, win or lose against Michigan, we're gonna have to win 4 games to get to the national championship. Well, I guess if we beat Michigan, we could go 3-1 and win a national championship. So we beat Michigan, we could lose to IU, still be number 2, still get first round bye. I don't know, man. They gotta have to figure that out. I don't get paid enough. I'll be watching the game. That's all I know, and whatever happens, happens. Fuck it. I know of one thing though. I am betting like I did last year. I'm betting the opponents from here on out. It's either we gonna win or I'm gonna win. Ohio State
Right.
can decide that, whatever.
You-
We all win or I win by myself and everybody, we lose, Ohio State loses. So we'll see.
yeah. I unfortunately I think it ain't gonna work out the way you wanted to. I think y'all gonna be in.
Whatever. So I mean, I'm taking whatever. I just want to win a national championship. So
Yeah.
however kind of however they want to break that down, I'm cool with it. If you want to lose to Michigan, uh, not get the first round bye, run the table like you did last year, cool. If you want to, whatever you want to do, I'm cool with it. Just win.
Yeah. As long as
Get
you
them
win.
all. Yeah. So
And
we'll see.
I mean the first round by I mean it is what it is, but I don't think it dictates too much. I
No,
don't think it will.
especially since it's a
I mean,
home
especially
game. Like
yeah,
that's like I don't think I'm pretty comfortable with Ohio State playing anybody in the country at home and for the playoff game. Like
right.
I'm not worried about Oklahoma at the shoe. Like that's the least of my worries. But anything can happen though. So
No,
just
for
have to see.
sure. Um, next team, Big Ten, blah, Indiana. I mean, they got Purdue, so I mean they're hunting the business there.
Yeah,
You
they're a
got to worry about.
lock, absolute lock.
Yeah, I was about to say
Championship.
yeah, yeah. But then after that, I mean, I'm looking at Texas A&M. They get Texas.
That's a good game.
So yeah, and that can. I mean, I don't think it's gonna stir the pot. I mean, even if they lost, they would just get on one conference loss. But then you have a 4-way tie with one conference losses between Alabama, Ole Miss, Georgia, and Texas A&M. Which, speaking of them, let's see who Georgia gets last. Georgia get Georgia Tech. So I mean, that ain't no pushover. Georgia Tech's been playing real good this year
They
for
just got
them.
demolished though by somebody
Yeah.
weak. Was it somebody weak?
Uh. Yeah, they just lost to Pitt 42-28.
Yeah, they was getting smacked. It was like 28-0 when I was tuned in. I'm like, dang.
Yeah. Yeah, so but I mean, they've played worse in past years. So they get them let's see, you got Texas Tech up there. They play West Virginia, which I mean, they 2-6 in the conference. So I don't think that well, I mean Big 12, you got Texas Tech. Well, it'll probably be Texas Tech BYU. Let's see who BYU's next opponent is. They got UCF, yeah. They So it's probably gonna be Texas Tech and BYU in the Big 12 championship. Um, what other conference? Okay, we talked about Oregon, Ole Miss. What's their conference? Yeah, we talked. They're all in a tie. So I wonder how that's gonna work out. Even if Texas A&M beats Texas, you still got a 3-way tie between Georgia, Ole Miss, and Alabama. Which Alabama's beat Georgia, but who's Ole Miss beat? Let me look at their record. They get Mississippi State. They lost to Georgia though. So I don't know. I guess with them losing to Georgia and then us beating Georgia, that might put us in the SEC championship game against Texas A&M.
Mm.
Just because if the criteria holds true across all conferences, then it's head to heads. And even though Georgia is ranked above Alabama and Ole Miss, it's like, okay, well, even though you beat Ole Miss, you lost to Bama. And Bama hasn't played Ole Miss, so they don't have a direct head to head. So they may get it on, you know what I mean, just on that technicality of Ole Miss and Alabama not having a head to head to put up there.
Yeah,
So
they have these breakdowns on online if you Google it, because I had just looked up Big Ten while you was kind of explaining what was going on with the SEC, and uh, so Indiana's a lock. So even if
mhm.
they lose to Purdue, they're still in because one loss, they don't, there's no tiebreaker situation with losing to Purdue because they're far from in it. So they're in. We Ohio State needs to either beat Michigan, or if they lose,
Yeah, it's the same thing.
there are a few scenarios that one of which will be Purdue shock Indiana. That's not going to happen. Oregon beating USC, which they've already done before. If
Mhm.
USC loses to Washington, there's too much going on, bro. I don't know. Like, so yeah, there's a few different scenarios. They got them laid out here. What has to happen in order for each team to make it in. Let me see what it says for Michigan. It says Michigan needs to beat Maryland, which they've already done. They would need to beat Ohio State, and then USC would have to lose to Washington Saturday, and then they would make it in. So,
Okay. So same thing here. Um, so they have a win and in scenarios. Texas A&M, they can clinch with a win over Texas. Alabama uh will play Auburn this week. If they win, they will need Texas A&M to lose to get in, or win in a three-way tiebreaker if Ole Miss also wins.
mm,
Need help. Georgia needs help. They would need Texas A&M or Alabama to lose. Ole Miss must win the game against Mississippi State and have both Alabama and Texas A&M lose. So that's what I'm saying. I think it'd probably be Bama and Texas A&M because they both have to just win to get in. But if Texas A&M lose, um, it could probably be. I think they. I don't think if they lose, they're even out.
hmm.
Or Georgia. It says Georgia can win. Georgia will be in if Texas A&M lose or Alabama lose. Any one of them lose, then Georgia will be the next one in. And Ole Miss needs both of them to lose to be in, because then it will be Ole Miss versus Georgia if Texas A&M and Bama both lost. So,
Hmm.
and it says it's Bama versus Georgia versus Ole Miss in a three-way tie. Bama wins out. But if Texas A&M loses and Bama and Texas A&M could be tied, so it could be a different tie. But yeah, so Bama just needs to beat Auburn, which for some reason Auburn just turns into a superpower against us.
That's the same way with Ohio State, Michigan, bro.
They just turned into like the super team against us. I don't know why.
Literally the exact same thing. And it hasn't been like that for a while until just these past 4 years. Like I said, we've had the better team, but they've just wanted it more. It's just meant
Yeah,
more to them, and but more power to them. But yeah,
yeah.
it's time that we
Go ahead
reclaim that
and take care of
opportunity.
that. Yeah,
It's about that time.
yeah. So, I think we're good. They haven't updated the playoff thing, but I think we just kind of took care of that with these. Let's look at week 14 and see what game we got coming up. I know we got some meaningful games. There's always some meaningful games. Of course, Ole Miss can't lose to even be in contention for the SEC championship. Same thing with Indiana. Indiana can't lose. Georgia can't lose to Georgia Tech to be in contention. Texas A&M can't lose to Texas to be in contention. That's probably the best game. Well, I would say that Georgia Tech Georgia game at 3:30 and that Texas A&M Texas game are probably gonna be the two best games. That's gonna matter the most.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I mean, those are on Friday. Oh, those are tomorrow. I didn't know that. Oh yeah.
What's tomorrow?
I mean, not tomorrow. Friday. Not tomorrow. I'm tripping. Take Thursday, Tuesday, Friday. Those games are on Friday. So the Indiana Purdue game, the Ole Miss game, the Georgia Tech game, and the Texas A&M game are all Friday. I'm forgetting that that's Black
Damn,
Friday.
Texas and Texas A&M is on Friday.
Oh, that's on Friday.
Yikes!
That's a night game though. That's 7:30.
That's cool though, because I know we play at noon
Yeah,
on Saturday, and if we lose, I'm per usual. I'm not gonna be worth a damn the rest of the day. So
yeah. I do play at noon, and then Bama.
that's gonna
They got
ruin
the
my fucking weekend. That's actually gonna ruin the holiday, actually, for sure.
Alabama. They play Saturday night. Any meaningful games? That Miami Pitt game, I don't think that's gonna matter. Oregon, Washington. I don't think Oregon can lose either. Um, but
They
yeah,
gotta win. And they need some help to get to the Big Ten championship.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can't lose. Uh, that's really it. Vanderbilt, Tennessee, but that's for nothing.
Who the hell is going to the ACC championship?
Oh, we didn't talk about ACC. Shoot, let's look.
I mean, I can't even guess. Like, I wouldn't even be able to guess.
Um,
Like,
that's a great question. Let me pull up. Let's just look at Miami real quick. I can see the records.
I mean, they got
Virginia.
three
Oh, so
losses.
you got a three-way tie with Virginia, Pitt, and SMU right now. Um, let's see who Virginia plays. Virginia last game is Virginia Tech, which that's going to be a tough game for them. Pittsburgh last game is against Miami, and SMU's last game is against Cal. So right now it kind of looks like Miami. Pittsburgh probably got the toughest road to get to the ACC championship, only because they got to play Miami. Virginia playing Virginia Tech and SMU playing Cal. I think it might be SMU and Virginia, even though Miami is ranked the highest right now at 12. I don't think nobody else above them, even in the conference. Even though they got two conference losses, Georgia Tech is ranked 23rd with their most recent loss. Duke only got two losses. They're not ranked at all. Virginia's got one conference loss. They're 9-2, but they're 18th. Pittsburgh, they're 22nd, and SMU is 21. So even though Miami's not going to the conference championship, don't look like, because there were two losses. Look like it may be a SMU Virginia ACC championship, which will be interesting. Oh, well, they don't automatically get in now. That's right. I can't get it last year out of my head. So even just because you're the conference champion, don't automatically get you in. So that won't even. I don't think that'll affect Miami as long as Miami beats Pitt. I think they'll still be in because they're 12 right now. I think they'll hold steady at 12. So,
Fair enough.
I think maybe that Notre Dame win may help Miami to stay at 12 because they, even though it was the first game of the season, I think that may because Notre Dame was ranked 6th at that time. I think that may keep them at 12. But they probably need to put a whooping on Pitt though, because that style points matter too. So
They sure do.
especially this time of the year when they starting to nitpick on wins and losses and how you won and who you won to and strength of schedule. All they about to start splitting hairs. to
Mhm.
try to make sure they get the right people in, which nobody's ever gonna be happy with if their team ain't in, so it don't matter.
Right.
Um, but yeah, man, jump over to the grown man league, talk a little NFL, recap that week or this week, I should say, that just passed. Which I can't change the logo, but nonetheless. So recapping last week, man. Any game surprise you from last week?
We're talking about NFL, right?
Yeah, NFL.
Uh, I think the Lions farting around with the Giants as long as they did was kind of surprising.
It was. They went to
Overtime,
OT.
yeah,
Yeah.
that ain't no good. Because I'm big on how you win. Um, so that I think everything else was pretty smooth though. I don't think anything else necessarily surprised me.
Bills Texans on Thursday night.
Uh, the Texans defense is really good. Like
It
they're
is.
they're really good. Um, so I don't really know if that was surprising. I mean, I think the Bills are a little underwhelming. I just don't
Mhm.
know what their wide receiver game is talking about. I don't understand how you can have a quarterback so great and then you just don't have any receivers. Like, I don't understand that. I mean that's kind of the same
Well,
thing as the
they got a couple. I think they got two of them hurt. They top two is hurt.
who are they top two.
Whew.
I know
Oh,
Coleman was a healthy scratch, so I don't know what he's doing or not doing, but they're not missing
uh,
him.
I can tell you right now. Shakur was out. I don't think he
Oh,
played. Let me see. Yeah, he didn't play.
oh, he didn't play.
I don't think he played. Let's
I
see
saw him out there.
this game. Oh yeah, he did. My bad. Not him. Who's where's go back? Where's the injuries at? There we go. So Curtis Samuel was out. Kincaid, that's the other one who was out, who was hurt. They
Mm,
just signed Nicole Hardman, but he got hurt.
man,
He's on IR right now. So yeah. So they had a couple guys that was out, but I don't know, man. I'm starting to think the Buffalo Bills are kind of fraudulent right now, man. Like I know when you think of them, you just think of Josh Allen, and like that should be enough. But it's starting to
I
show
don't.
that it is not.
I absolutely don't think that. I mean, I think you got to have some guys around you. I mean, it's like the same issue that
No,
I
for
think
sure.
about the Bills is what I thought about what I think about the Ravens. Get some wide receivers, like some real ones, and not
And
old or projects or experimental guys like
they've had guys like how did you let Cooper get out the building? Like he
Cooper.
was
Who,
Amari Cooper.
Amari? Yeah. Facts.
How you let him get out the building?
I
There's
don't know.
Odell's out there. Like, there's guys that's out there that still got something left. Like
Man, teams are just weird, bro. Like they'll like a team will just get Odell and then they don't use him. Like that's another thing the
yeah,
Ravens that screwed up the Ravens up in that playoff game. When they actually threw to Odell, he was making plays, but he was only out there probably 15 plays the entire game. I don't even think he played that
yeah.
many plays. It's just I just don't understand what teams be thinking, and I mean, I guess it's not for me to understand, but I totally don't get it.
No,
But
for sure. There's definitely guys out there that can help. Like you got
then
to
them
do
guys,
something.
then guys will pick up, a DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, the Ravens as well. Don't use him,
Yeah, yeah. I don't get it. Like you just got him out there as a distraction.
right? I
And
don't know.
it
I don't understand it.
no, for sure, for sure. Um, like we was kind of talking about at the beginning of the show, Coach loss kind of set that one up. Like I said, being at Arrowhead, coming off a bye, um, you know, maybe kind of resting on your morals a little bit. Um, all three of their losses came in away games, so that was
Mm,
another thing. And like the Chiefs just coming off of a bad loss of a game they probably shouldn't have lost. Um, and playing us in a game that they can't afford to really lose, they kind of maybe got to win out to even make a wild card, just the way the AFC wild card is shaping out. So it was kind of a perfect storm for the Colts to lose. Going into OT, we couldn't. I don't think we got a first down in the fourth quarter. 18 yards in the fourth quarter. This is one of those games that I believe that it was for Daniel Jones to show that he was that guy that can go out and win you a game, and
Mm-hmm.
he didn't. Jonathan Taylor, they shut down the run. The Chiefs shut down the run, and you couldn't do anything. Like you couldn't move the ball when we needed to get a field goal. You know what I mean? If nothing else, like to win the game, like you just couldn't. And it wasn't turnovers. This is like 3 and outs consistently. So, um, they got to change that up because in the playoffs, you're not always going to be able to run the ball. Like they're going to take away your best. The thing you do best, teams are going to start taking away. And right now, that's Jonathan Taylor. You know what I mean? Either the O line is going to have to be better, and you impose your will on the other team as far as running the ball, or you got to anticipate. Okay, if they take Jonathan Taylor away, what's next?
Yeah.
And we was kind of talking about last week about paying him and what the future looked like with Daniel Jones. Like, dude, if you can't win these type of games against a struggling Kansas City team, like, bro, there's way worse teams out there.
I
And
heard
right
the play
now,
was garbage too. Though I heard they could have been handing it off to JT, but they wasn't.
yeah. But I think, and that's another thing too. I noticed with them is like when something's not working, they just quickly go away from it. Like
Yeah,
they
he
don't
can't.
even attempt it no more. And it's like when you got somebody like Jonathan Taylor back there, like he's one run away from breaking a 50-yarder. Like it's just like it's there. So to just go completely away from it and then just throwing the ball, throwing the ball, throwing the ball, and you can't get a first down, like that's madness to me. So maybe in one first down, you could have ran the clock out at some point.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And not even gave them a chance to send it to OT. Because the Chiefs they scored 11 in the fourth, but they didn't score anything in the third. You know what I mean? Like one field goal away from not letting them score at all. Like, not even going to OT or whatnot. So it was just, I don't know, man. Like, but this is the part of the schedule, like I said, I wanted to see because now you got to play the Jaguars twice, and there's only a game separating the Texans, the Jaguars, and the Colts.
That's crazy.
You have this big old lead, and now, like I said, this is the time of year where the good teams that may have started off bad are playing good. So while we may have dropped the Jaguars, well, the Jaguars didn't start off bad. They just kind of been a roller coaster. But we may have thought the Texans were bad. Their defense is playing phenomenal. We play them next week. And like I
Yeah,
said, before the end of the season, we play both of them twice. And we already know our history with the Jaguars. So we can very well not win the division.
that's nuts.
So I hope not. But, I try to keep it real in perspective when it comes to the Colts. And it very well may happen. Um, But outside of that, man, one of my favorite games this week, the Cowboys Eagle game.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. For sure.
Uh Cowboys definitely saw some fight. They're back at 500. Um yeah, I shut the Eagles out in the second half. The Eagles didn't score in the
Mhm.
second half,
Niggas was up
which
21
is
to nothing.
yeah. They was up 21-0. Then at halftime they was up 21-7 and then didn't score anymore. They literally shut them out. So I I don't know if this would be a boost for the Cowboys. They did get a lot of defenders back this past week. So the defense is playing better. So I don't know, man. Dallas could be a sleeper sneaker into a wild card spot in the NFC if they keep playing like this. So
Shit, well
especially
they only what 2 games out of the lead now,
yeah,
right?
yeah, and that tie may help them.
Yeah, that tie is like yeah, but it also might hurt them too though. So them
Yeah,
ties is weird, because granted that's a game that you didn't lose, but it's also a game that you didn't win. So
right.
it could possibly screw you both ways.
But I think with them and um I forgot what other team it was. I can't remember, but I was just reading somewhere how the tie would help them. I tried to remember because I
Mhm.
want to bring this up, but
You
I
might
can't
end
right
up
now.
with the same amount of losses as somebody else, but they got an extra win and you got that tie. So that'll be a
Mhm.
situation where it would hurt you. You know,
Yeah,
say they went out or whatever, and the Eagles lose two more, so they both end the season with 5 losses. Eagles gonna have one more win. Granted, they don't tie going out, so that's a situation where that tie will screw them. But also on
yeah,
the in what if you match a team in wins, say if some kind of way them and the Eagles finish the season with the same amount of wins, they're gonna have that one less loss. That's where the tie is gonna help them. So either
yeah.
it just really just depends. Same for the
Uh,
wild card spots too. It's the same
yeah,
exact.
absolutely. And another game that that I really liked, which was a crazy game, but that Niners Panthers game,
Yuck.
like it was better than the score indicated, but a lot of defense. Um,
I wasn't if I turn that off.
I did not, just because like I was curious because like with all the I think what Purdy threw 3 picks
Read
in the
that I
first
saw.
half,
Yeah.
2 of them to J.C. Horn. So I was kind of curious. I was like, I want to see the Panthers because I haven't got a chance to watch the Panthers. Um, to see how they respond. You know, I mean, like they got
When they
3 turnovers,
they
and they
didn't. I
couldn't
don't
do
think they
anything.
got any points off any of those
No,
joints. I was
no, they got
done.
no points off of those turnovers.
I was done.
Um, but another thing that made this game interesting is I found out that Christian McCaffrey's one of the only players to lead the league in receptions and carries. And he's on pace to do it again. He's about to be the first
He
player
leads in
in NFL
receptions.
in receptions, catches.
Yeah, he is really.
Yes.
Wow.
He's leading the league in receptions and carries. So he
Damn,
already did it
he's
once. He's about to do it again. And if he does it twice, he'll be the first player in NFL history to do it twice.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was asleep on that. That's crazy.
Yeah. Crazy stat. Crazy, crazy stat. So well, let's move into this upcoming week. See what we got going on. Um week 13, man. We this is about to be a lot of playoff. A lot of these games are gonna have playoff implications. So, and I think there's no more buys now. I
Mm.
think no more buys. So everybody's playing every week now. Thursday, so Thanksgiving, we get 3 games. We get the Packers Lions, which is gonna be a good game because they're both essentially 7-4 with the Packers with one tie. You get Chiefs Cowboys, which both teams need to win that game. Bengals Ravens. Um, Interesting with that is, of course, we get Joe Burrow back. Don't know if that matters too much if the defenses are playing great, but Bengals
It's
Ravens
crazy.
is always a good watch.
They actually didn't play bad on Sunday, but it's like I said. I've also said this before. It seems like we can never get both sides of the ball playing well.
Playing good as
You know, either the
yeah.
offense is going crazy and the defense is trash, or the defense is having their defense is never going crazy. But when the defense plays well enough for us to be able to win, offense can't
Mhm.
do anything. So,
Yeah.
bro, I've got nothing. I don't know. We could lose by 30, win by 30. I have no idea. No
Yeah.
idea. I'm just gonna be
But
watching like everybody else.
like I said, I mean, like I said, Ravens and y'all and the Ravens is always a good game. Like it's never disappointing. Very seldom is it a blowout one way or another. So hopefully both teams are play a good game. It's the night game. Then Friday on Black Friday we get football. We get Bears and Eagles, which both teams are 8-3. Another good game with two good teams playing well. And then Sunday, Colts Texans, of course, like I said, that's going to be have playoff implications. Uh, Rams Panthers, only because Panthers need to win to stay on pace with Tampa Bay for the NFC South. Mm, I want to say Bills Steelers, but both of those teams have been playing garbage lately. And yeah, I mean, your Monday night game is Giants Patriots, which that's nothing uh to get hype about. And Sunday night, my bad, you get Broncos Commanders, and that's again that could be a good game or a horrible game. So they really put all the good games on shoot on Thursday and Friday.
Mm-hmm.
They knew what they was doing. So that man, that's all I got. What we defunding?
Oh man, Cincinnati sports, bro. They had a
All of
rough
them?
weekend. Yeah, man. UC basketball lost to Louisville Friday night.
Oh, he said Niners have about week 14. Week
UC
14.
UC football lost to BYU Saturday night. Bengals lost to the Patriots Sunday early afternoon, and then FC Cincinnati lost to I don't even know who they were playing. The Major League Soccer team. They lost in the playoffs Sunday night. So 0 for 4 over the weekend. I think like Xavier lost too, but I mean nobody cares about Xavier. But yeah, man, Cincinnati sports got to go. I almost wish like the teams could just like move somewhere else because they messing up the vibes, man. Messing up the vibes,
Oh,
bro.
I stand corrected too. Ike just corrected me. He is correct. They're correct. We do have one more bye week. Patriots, Giants, Niners, and Panthers have a bye week. The week 14. Just nobody
Mhm.
has a bye week this week coming up because of the games on Thursday and Friday. So I stand corrected. That week 15 is the last. I mean, week 14 is the last week for buys, and then the last 3 weeks there's no buys.
All
But
right.
shoot, that bye week for the Panther. I mean, for the Niners, week 14, that's a good buy. They can probably get some people healthy. Well, no, everybody that's on they that's really hurt that's impactful this season. Never mind, take that back.
Mhm.
Um, Patriots, Giants, and Panthers resting at the right time on week 14. But yeah, man, that's all I got, man.
So no card of the week today, but I got a piece of memorabilia of the week. So I got this Atlanta Falcons football.
Hmm.
And this is signed by Michael Vick right there.
Ooh,
And then it's inscribed human
human
joystick.
joystick.
And then it has some of his stats
Oh,
here.
his accolades. Okay.
Yeah, so he actually wrote all that on the football, and it is certified by. What the fuck is my certification on here? Oh, JSA, right?
Okay. I can
There.
barely see it. Yeah, I see it. Yep.
Yeah, so
Cool,
yep,
man. Cool.
that's my piece for the
Yeah,
day.
I just picked up a today. I just picked up a Robert Mathis.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah,
Hey,
working
you
on some
going
other.
crazy, man? You got just as much stuff as me now.
I'm trying to get it together, man. I'm trying to get it together, but
I'm
I
going.
got I got some other things in the works. I got a Barry Bonds signed picture coming.
Okay,
Supposed to pick that up Sunday. I'm still working on these two Dion's, but they playing. Um, who else I got in the works? T.Y. Hilton, working on him. Uh, we just need to figure out that JT thing, man. If they're really doing a signing or whatnot.
yeah.
So
I mean,
so
it's happening. I mean, if
I
you
just
want
need to
to
buy a
see over
jersey or
the
something
information, it's not a
public
public.
one.
So we ain't gonna be able to go. We just would have to send in something if you want
Oh
to take.
yeah,
I'm still kind of on the fence about it,
yeah.
but
Send it to me. I'm order a JT jersey. When did you say it was?
I'd have to get back to you. I think they need the
Yeah.
stuff by like the first week of December, like the third
Okay.
or the fifth or
Oh,
some shit.
that's
So there's
cool.
still some time.
Yeah, I'll probably just go down. I just probably go to the pro shop and just buy one, so I can don't have to worry about waiting on shipping or Black Friday shipping and all that stuff. I could just go and get one and just have it um to send in when I need to. So, cause yeah,
So here, I got it up right now. So JT send in 149, which I'm glad I found the actual source because people be waxing. Um, Yeah, we could talk about this off the
Okay. All right. Well, this has been the Epic Podcast, man. We will see y'all next week.
sir.